It's currently August 21st, 2 weeks before I go in for surgery. And that was my last anti-acid pill. 8 AM, the day of the surgery. The last 2 weeks have been hell for me, but do keep in mind that I've had issues for the last 190 days or so. Not being able to sleep and not being able to eat the foods that I enjoy eating, they don't bother me. It's the things such as not being able to make videos for my YouTube channel, not being able to cuddle up to Luke like I would want to. It's also not being able to do the things that I had promised to you peeps. I had so many things that I wanted to do this year that I just couldn't do due to what's going on inside of my body. And I don't need any sympathy. I brought it on myself by doing one silly little mistake. I've just been told it's time for me to leave, so I'm just doing up my shoes. I did want to change my t-shirt, but I'm wearing Casey Neistat merch. If you didn't know, I love Casey Neistat stuff. But it's time to switch over to phone camera, because I've been told I'm not allowed a camera in the hospital. I'm at the hospital, literally shaking of stress. I came in confidently, and now it's just like this. Part of my worry is actually being in hospitals. I do not do well in a hospital environment. I just can't cope with it. But I'm gonna stay positive and get through this. I believe in myself.
Does it seem like I'm alright? Cause I'm trying to make it look that way, yeah. Does it seem like I'm all fine? Cause I'm trying to make it look okay, yeah.
I'm not going to sugarcoat what I've been through over the last few days, but I think before we jump into any of it, I did not have any sedative. I didn't have anything that will numb the pain other than a little spray that tasted really bitter, and that I was awake throughout the entire procedure. This is my This is the story of my experience of having a camera going down my throat. 2 days ago, I went to hospital. And as you saw, I was pretty nervous. And the story begins from the point I entered that room. I'm sorry I don't have any footage to back up what I say. And in advance, I'm gonna try and keep this PG as much as I can. I entered the procedure room to be greeted by a wonderful doctor. She was really nice. There was another doctor, and there was also the lady that led me in. They were all present during this entire thing. So that's 3 doctors in one room with me. There was a bed in the middle, and a monitor on my left, and a monitor on the right, as I would normally lay on a bed. So I was laying on the bed, and I got told to lie on my left side, and was told to have this arm like across my chest like this. And I was given the option to keep my eyes open or shut. I can tell you now that I had my eyes shut for most of it. So details might be a little bit fuzzy. They gave me some sort of mouth guard. It wasn't anything big, probably about that side. And on in here, it was very hard to bite on. Like, it was a proper good build quality mouth guard. And I think I recall when I saw it at one point of it, it was green. For about 30 seconds, I just lay on my left side. I didn't really feel anything, nothing really began. That's probably why I didn't feel anything. But I was laying there for about 30 seconds before anything happened. And then it began. I felt something enter my throat and go down my throat. Now, I'm not very good at swallowing pills. Like, I only learned really to swallow pills just for, like, taking the antacids and the anti-vomit stuff that I've been taking. I'm not very good at swallowing things. And my gag reflexes are quite stubborn when it comes to, like, swallowing stuff. And for, the next minute, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, I can tell you, my gag reflexes were going off every, 8 seconds. Yeah, I know that wasn't 8 seconds, but you get the idea. It was very unpleasant. I really did not enjoy any of it. The feeling that I was feeling was like a choking feeling. But not like if you swallow something and you're like, oh no, it's gone down the wrong hole. But more of like a, oh my gosh, what the? It was severely unpleasant, and I would highly, highly recommend to anyone who's going through this to take a sedative, to go for the thing that stops you from feeling anything. Do that option. I would not recommend not doing it. If I did it again, I would definitely take the sedative. I didn't really feel it go inside of my stomach. I did feel it constantly in my esophagus, you know, like the food pipe. I felt it the whole length of it. I didn't feel any of the moving around. I didn't feel anything. The sensation of feeling so choked was the worst thing of it all. That literally was horrible. And even when they were like removing it and putting it out, I didn't feel any difference to how it was, and it was horrible. But during the whole thing, I was coughing up saliva, maybe like, I don't know, like vomity stuff. I'm trying to keep this as clean as I can. I'm sorry. But I had got this bib, so everything was like going down my left side. However, it was quite a lot of stuff coming out of my mouth, and my hair did get a little bit damp, but yeah, not too bad. It's hard for me to recall how thick the camera was or any of the other details in the room, because the stress and the anxiety around actually going into the procedure, that was a little bit overwhelming. Even afterwards, I was a bit like, but the doctors were nice enough. And I think without like their supportive word saying like, it's normal,
it's fine, you're doing great,
I don't think I would have coped without that. This bit of yellow paper behind me has some of the details that I read out. I won't show you any of the things because it has like my address on it and like details that I don't think you should know, but I'm gonna read it out. No sedation given, comfort level during procedure, comfortable throughout, indications, dyspepsia, findings, all unlisted sites were visualized and found to have a mucus of normal appearance, complications none, J maneuver performed. I'm not going to get in detail, you probably can picture what they did inside of my stomach, okay? You're probably wanting to know the findings of having a camera inside of me. I can confirm that 37 centimeters down here, somewhere like here, I have a hiatus hernia, about 2 centimeters in length. I got a tape measure just to confirm the distance. That there is 37 centimeters inside of me. Just there. Yeah. It was what I expected. I didn't expect much worse other than a paraesophageal, but we can just forget about that. And I've got hiatus hernia. They did do the J maneuver, so that's a positive. That was successful. I don't feel any better as of right now. I am going on to like another medication that is made to reduce like thingamabobs. Ranitidine? I take that pill tonight, and they said I should be fine within a couple of weeks. Do I regret making that space hopper video? Not really. You've got to live life. Do I think I'm going to be riding the space hopper for future videos? Probably not. But I thought I would mention this. The reason that I didn't upload this video sooner, I wanted to think about what I went through, how to make it as like PG as I could. I'm sorry about the delay. It's been 2 days. I'm sorry. And I'm still suffering from like a severe sore throat, but that will wear off by tomorrow. I just wanted to get this video up. Also, if you haven't noticed, the background's changed. The building work starts in a few days' time. But thank you so much for watching, and remember as always to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm still positive, I'm still staying strong, and on that note, goodbye, bye!